Nope.
No, we are.
Yeah, we.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. Thanks for being here.
Hey,
Thank
slid in. They're just a couple minutes late.
And a couple is what? Couple is 2 or less.
Yeah.
So you're a few.
That's 3. Because I've been here a whole minute changing backgrounds and typing my name
That's
in.
that. They're late. Unless you're here 5 minutes early.
You're late.
Time.
If you're on time, you're late.
All right.
Grandpa said that all the time.
So let's see. Today numbers were supposed to be what was today's reports. Housing starts and permits.
Yep.
So housing starts surged to the highest level since May. Construction of new homes rose 14.8% in November as builders scaled up new projects. Housing starts rose to 1.56 million annualized pace, up from 1.36 million in November. So that's a huge number.
That's a big number.
We need 1.9 to keep up with overall demand, or household formation. So we're still behind, but we're getting better.
Yeah,
just that 1 month. Remember, if we do it 1 month, it doesn't mean
we're going to do it the following month.
Correct. Housing starts were last at this level May of 23, but housing starts are down from the peak of 1.8 million in April of 2022. Well, you remember April in some places, like I was talking, Courtney Buford in Las Vegas, they started in June. They were like, where's everybody in 2022? Because rates started going up and people were scared. They ran. And what a lot of the builders did last month is they cut prices to move the inventory. But we're still, exceeded the expectations of Wall Street. Wall Street thought we were only going to do 1.3, what we did in November, which was 1.36 million. So,
right.
Yeah.
What do they know?
They don't know anything.
Don't know much.
Yeah.
It's all just a guess and a dartboard.
Both single family construction and multifamily were up in November.
Oh, cool.
That is good. Yeah. So we need all that again.
Yeah. I agree.
And a more recent survey of builders in December, builders were more optimistic about home buying demand, yet continued to slash prices. We're going to get them in one way or another.
They're pessimistically optimistic.
Yeah. Building permits, a sign of future construction, fell by 2.5% to a 1.46 million annualized rate, which is why the bond is up a little bit this morning, and the 10 years like 3.907, which we haven't seen in a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We've been in the 4s and 5s. Huh?
Yeah. And it used to be you could add like 140 to 150 basis points on top of the 10-year, and that's what the actual fixed rates are. But we're closer to almost 300 basis points difference. And I was on a podcast last week with another mortgage guy, and we were doing a roundtable, and he brought up the fact that that's there. And I said, yeah, that's there. And one of the reasons is why would you buy a loan that is going to get refinanced in a year or two when you buy these loans expecting to keep them for at least 5 years to make your money back, 4 to 5 years. If you expect it to refinance, you got to pay me a premium up front to buy that loan. And that's why that is built in there. So until rates get to a certain point and more steady and a decent rate, that's when we'll start seeing that difference go away. Yeah. So you do understand?
I do.
Explain that right?
I followed along wonderfully. So somebody's got to make some money if they're going to invest.
Why do you sound like you're Clinton?
Oh, that wasn't Clinton. That was just some dumb guy. It was Clinton. Sorry.
We talked about NHAB yesterday, the National Association of Housing Builder Index, right? Well, that just falls in line where they think it was a little bit better, the 37, but not at 50 where they're, it's gangbusters. So, and only in the Northeast, we talked about this, was the only place that we saw an increase in building, not in the West, not in the Midwest, that kind of stuff. But I did see a thing from Fannie Mae, or was she Freddie Mac? I don't know, one of those two. And she was talking about there's 50 million millennials coming to the market.
50 million?
50 million.
Oh, who created the millennials?
We did. But anyway, they're at that age of the older ones are in the 40s, but then the younger ones are coming of age, and there's 50 million of them to buy homes in the next couple of years. So if you don't talk to your kids or other people that young, you might want to start.
Okay. No, No, it's a hard conversation. I just don't know if I can do it.
Well, the one thing they did state about that that section of that generation is they are the most educated, right?
Mhm.
They are making the most money of any generation in the past at that same age.
Right.
So they have more money. What they're not is fiscally understanding purchasing the home process. So the educational piece of helping them understand that is so important. And so I'm just going to throw that out there. So if you need my book
That's
to
what I
help
was
them
gonna
with
say.
it, let me know. I'll give you a whole bunch and you can hand them out at your home buying seminars. And it's not about using me as a loan person. It's about getting that education in their hands and understanding it.
Yeah. Yeah. My son,
I can't
he
handle
still
all of
hasn't
that.
bid off a mortgage yet. But
Well, nobody did. I mean, it was so scary for the last 6 months. Everybody's like, what are we going to do?
Mhm.
Prices of interest rates will never come down. Yes, they will, but
Prices will go up.
Exactly.
So you're not saving anything.
I know, but it's so hard to go against the crowd.
It
Think
really
about
is.
it.
It really is. It's tough to make that decision. And if you're really on the cusp of qualifying for something even kind of nice, you think, oh, how screwed am I going to be?
Yeah.
But
If the value goes down, what am I going to do?
well, the value, you stay there, you make your payments, you
Value's
stay
not
there,
going
and you
down.
wait for the value
Yeah.
to come back up, just like it happened in 2008. But we don't see that happening on the horizon anytime soon. And the thing is, you refinance and the rates come down, and then when prices go up, sell and then buy something nicer, or hang on to it and buy something nicer.
Well, I would, if you're buying something right now and it's your starter home, or that's one of the things that we're talking about is the current millennials buying are competing with the baby boomers trying to get out of their big homes.
Yep.
And it just, and that's what they're fighting against each other, and that's a problem. And so what's the answer? I have no idea, but I'm just saying that's what the competition is. No other time in history has it been this much where we don't have those homes in that price point.
Right.
We only have the bigger stuff. Well, they need to build the smaller stuff, but like we talked about before, it's very expensive to do those things, and they need the government to step in and give them money or rebates or something else, tax credits. I don't care what it is,
Whatever.
to help them.
Yeah. So maybe it's not money out of our pockets; it's a credit.
Well, no, our money out of our pockets go to the other foreign countries.
That's true.
Yeah. They don't want to help us here. And I'm not knocking this administration on what they've done for housing, because none of the administrations in the past
have done
years
much.
Have done anything for that.
Yeah.
The last time was Bush, and they pushed us to put people into homes, and they gave us these horrible programs that were sold by the wrong bond people. And that's what happened. That was the last time somebody really pushed.
True.
All right. That's tomorrow we have mortgage application and existing home sales. I thought we just did that, and 20-year bond auction.
So 20-year.
Yeah. Well, existing home sales is from NAR. So we'll see what they think it is.
They're probably not paying attention much. Probably busy defending themselves from those million other lawsuits.
And they're fighting them. They're not going to roll over.
No, they need to fight them because they're wrong. Even the outcome in Misery, it was absolutely 100% wrong.
Wasn't that a movie?
Yeah. Broke the ankles. Kathy Bates, James Caan's ankles.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I know. The first time that you heard that whack and that crack, you thought, oh, God, that would hurt.
Oh, it's better than suey. All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here. If you need anything, reach out. If you have any questions, reach out. You can get my book at getedsbook.com. You can actually talk to me, and if I'm working with you, I'll just give it to you for free.
Yeah.
Or especially agents, I give a bunch of them out to hand out to their clients.
Yeah.
So it just helps the process, because even though we go over things, they don't remember that. Right.
No, they don't.
And recently I've been talking to, I don't want to say I've been talking to them more, but it's like you explain to them, hey, you got to pay for the one thing on the loan side up front, which is the appraisal. And then they go to pay. Why am I paying for this?
Because it's the one thing you're going to pay up front.
Well, I just spent $5,000 on to start this thing. I'm sorry,
you didn't spend anything. You put that was deposit.
Earnest money. So what the earnest money deposit is a good faith to make that contract valid. Anytime you have a contract, you have to give something to make it valid.
Right.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And when you talk with your realtor, and you're buying the home, you're going to have to pay for some inspections up front as well.
No, you don't have to. You just don't have to. You
You don't have to do them, but
Yeah.
you really should if
Yeah.
you're going to be a smart purchaser.
Right. And there was one of and the EMD needs to be in within 3 business days?
3 business days.
Yeah. I have a deal that somebody's handling both sides, and that person got on her buyer and was like, "You haven't got this in there. You never told me."
Right.
And I explained to him it's on the contract right next to the amount of money you have to put in deposit. But
yeah, but you got to be told where's it going.
You need to highlight that kind of stuff.
What title company or escrow company am I taking this to?
Right. It's great to get into contract and then say that, but if you don't talk to them and make sure it's properly, or if they were out of town for 2 days, don't hound them. They're getting it in.
Yep.
All right, everybody, make it a great day.
Have
thanks
some
for
grace.
being here. Who liked us? I have no idea who that is.
Valerie. She's amazing.
What does she do?
She retired. She used to be at Calaveras County Association of Realtors. I think.
You don't.
I remember. I'm old.
All right, everybody, make it a great day. I've only said that like 4 times today.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me say it once.
All right.
Okay. Everybody have a great day.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.